And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy FlyIslandGuy. Welcome back and welcome back. Welcome back and welcome aboard. Today we are back in Comodoro, Rivadavia. Yes, I pronounced it right. And we're going to be taking a long flight today over to Puerto Montt. Sorry, that was loud. Over to Puerto Montt, Chile. So, let's take a quick look at the weather before we get started. And right now in Comodoro Rivadavia, we are looking at pretty clear weather. Not much at all in the way of, well, nothing in the way of rain and thunder. Beautiful, clear day. But what we do have to worry about here, especially for takeoff right now, is the winds. So right now we're looking at winds out of 280 at 21 knots, gusting to 31 knots. So I was wondering why the plane was like jostling around a little bit while we're sitting here idling, and that is exactly why. Absolutely brutal winds right now. So it's going to be kind of tough. But we're going to be heading over to El Tepual Airport over here in Puerto Montt. And right now, things are looking decent. There was a little bit of precipitation in the area, but winds are out of 340 at 9 knots. A little bit of variability. So just outside of that, our weather's looking good. Don't expect anything to come in while we're flying. So things are pretty clear. So we should be good. VFR conditions all the way going back for 4 or 5 hours. And yeah, we should be absolutely awesome for approach in there today. So just gonna turn off windy.com. So flight time today, we are looking at, I believe it's 1 hour 43 minutes in the air. We're gonna be cruising at 22,000 feet. Actually, let's just switch windy.com back on real quick. So what we do have to worry about here is on approach, we're going to be coming in over the mountains here, so things might get a little rough on the way down, but kind of once we cross over the mountains we should be good to go. I always feel a little weird about our descent, basically because we don't really do a proper VNAV descent in the PC-12. Mostly just advisory. We're just kind of told what descent rate we should be going at, and then we follow it. So yeah, just gotta watch out for that. I don't know if you could see the aircraft moving around, but yeah, it's a lot of wind right now. All right, taxi lights on. We are ready to start moving. We've already done our pusher test. Instruments are checked and set. We are in flight idle. So we're going to be taxiing to runway 25. It should be going from our right to our left. Comodoro Rivadavia has a pretty beautiful approach. We have the city off to your left. It's actually a lot going on here. It's a really large area, so I've quite enjoyed like all of our approaches. Yeah. So we're going to continue our taxi. Shouldn't be taxiing for too long. I'm wondering nowadays if I should just like cancel out the taxi portion of the video. Normally, because we're normally kind of taxiing for a little while, and it's kind of boring, I guess. So let me know what you guys think. If you want me to take out the taxi, I'll take out the taxi. Not a big deal at all. As well, we are seeing some good growth on the channel. We are now at hit 362 subs, which kind of happened kind of quickly. So once again, shout out to all the new subscribers out there. Please make yourself known. Hit me up in the comments so I know who you are. I love to interact with everybody, so it'll be really good. All right, coming up to the end of the runway. Also just pulling out my checklist here. And let's see, flight instruments are checked and set. Flight director is on go around. We've already pre-selected our altitude. We do need to arm it. Gonna align our heading bug as well. We've done our EGPWS test. We've already briefed everyone on what's going on. So I think we are pretty much good to go for takeoff. We'll do our final checks kind of right when we reach here. And then we could do a nice little rolling start to take off. Let's see, I'm just gonna check our GPS real quick. So yeah, we're just gonna be flying straight out and climbing, which makes things a little easier. And then we're gonna be kind of making our turn towards the north or northwest. So good stuff. All right, sorry, whew, a little sleepy. All right, let's do our final checks. Flaps are at 15. We'll get our lights on. Ice protection as required. It's a little cool today, but we should be good. Condition lever, we'll set that to flight idle. And cause, which is down here. No errors or warnings. We're ready to get out of here, folks. Altimeter is already set. And as I said, we'll go ahead and do a rolling start. Hope we won't have any issues like we had last time. Alright, set our takeoff power. Takeoff power is set and rotates. Oof. Not the best takeoff. Gear up. You also have to really watch out for that wind as well. About 25 knots right in our face. Alright, just trying to trim out. And we're going to be going straight ahead. We're going kind of past that mountain ahead of us. Alright, let's go flaps up. Gonna get our yaw damper and autopilot on. Let's go IAS mode. And actually, we could probably just go straight into nav mode. Yeah. I don't think the PC-12 like that. Wind turbines off in the distance. Always cool to see these guys. You can see how fast they're moving as well. I don't know if that's how fast they always spin or if that's by design due to the amount of wind right now, but yeah, those winds are really cooking outside. So it doesn't surprise me that it seems a little fast for those wind turbines. I've seen these in real life. They don't move this fast, but still very, very windy outside. Wow, look at that. 52 knots. 52 knots. Just took off. So maybe it is. Maybe it is just crazy. All right, let's do our after takeoff checklist. Landing gear is up. Yaw damper is on. Let's get the taxi lights off. Landing lights will come off at 10,000 feet. Flaps are at 0. Ice protection is required. We are keeping our probe heat on. And inertial separator, you could probably like turn that off. Actually, I don't think we need that. Go ahead and set our climb power as well. And what we didn't do is setting our pressurization. We should be doing this on the ground. I actually totally forgot because I was trying to do the checklist from memory, which I should not have done. Yeah, good. So we have our altitude set inside here. Put it about 23,000. Good. All right, engine instruments overall are looking good. And after takeoff checklist is complete. All right, so while we're here, let's have a quick chat about where we're going to be heading today, which, as I mentioned before, is Puerto Montt in Chile. So, Puerto Montt, I thought it was in Argentina, but it's not. It's in southern Chile, or Chile, if you want to pronounce it properly. But it's such a fascinating place that it's worth talking about. So it's located in the Los Lagos region. And Puerto Montt, it's known for its incredible natural beauties, surrounded by snow-capped volcanoes, dense forests, and the Pacific Ocean. So we're heading to the west coast of South America. It's often called the gateway to Patagonia. So if you're into adventure and wild landscapes, Puerto Montt is a perfect jumping off point. So one of the coolest things about Puerto Montt is its unique blend of culture. So the city has strong German influences, which you could see in the architecture, food, and even local festivals. The German settlers arrived here in the mid-1800s, and their presence still shapes the character of the town today. So walking through the city, you might notice charming wooden houses that seem like they belong in a European village rather than South America. So another amazing feature of Puerto Montt is its connection to Chile's fjords. And from here you could take boat trips through these stunning glacier-carved channels, winding through remote, untouched landscapes that feel like something out of a dream. The nearby islands of Chiloé is also worth a visit, known for its colorful wooden churches, palafitos, which is houses on stilts, and rich mythology. Seafood in Puerto Montt is incredible. Obviously, being a port city, it's famous for its fresh fish, shellfish, and traditional Chilean dishes like curanto, which is a hearty seafood and meat stew cooked in an underground pit with hot stones. And if you're a foodie, the Angelmo Fish Market is a must-see where you can watch fishermen bring in their daily catch and enjoy a meal right by the water. So Puerto Montt might not be as famous as other South American cities, but that's part of its charm. So it has a laid-back vibe, beautiful natural surroundings, and a mix of cultures that make it a unique and captivating place to visit. Alrighty folks, we have started our turn to the north. Not sure why the direct is hit here. But yeah, start our turn to the north. We've actually climbed over 10,000 feet, so our landing lights can come off. And yeah, we're just gonna keep going, folks, all the way up to 22,000. I'm gonna go ahead and arm it actually. And yeah, that's about it. Beautiful weather on the way. Gonna enjoy the views. Oh, look at that. And yeah, when I come back, we're gonna be starting our descent into Puerto Montt. Always excited about going somewhere new. So, I'll see you guys when I'm back. All right, take care. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've started our descent towards our destination of Puerto Montt. So we are doing our approach now. Let's go ahead and bring up Navigraph charts so we can see exactly what's happening. Alright, so we're doing the RNP Zulu runway 35 approach. And what sort of happened in this case, I feel like the approach basically had us coming in, I think, to this Silas waypoint initially. So I think we came here, and then we've kind of been doing a loop because we have to descend to 1,600 feet for this Ogler waypoint, which sort of right now is requiring us to do a pretty aggressive descent. So I was coming in, I was trying to use VCalc to basically calculate our descent rate, and it seemed to be good, but yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's cutting it a little close. So I've just increased our descent rate. We're supposed to be doing 1,200 feet per minute. I've increased it, to about 1,500 feet per minute, just to make sure that we get down in time. So we're actually crossing 9,000 feet now, and we're doing about 200 knots. That's why we're doing this kind of loop-de-loop thing right now. It should be straightening up, and once we straighten up, we're going to be heading towards this Oglen waypoint, and then we should be heading in for final approach. Right now I'm just waiting until we straighten up. I'm going to go ahead and arm approach mode, but I think once we get below the clouds we'll have a better idea of where we are. But yeah, definitely I need to get down, and need to get down fast so that we can get there in time. I'm just a little worried. I feel like we're a little above our, yeah, oh wow. There's an airport straight ahead of us. And what if this the airport was supposed to be landing at? I don't think so. I hope not. Let's just come outside real quick. I'll show you guys. This airport here, and I feel like this is where we're going to be landing. And I don't really know why we're so high. That doesn't make any sense to me. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go heading mode, and we're just gonna do another loop, or maybe another 1 or 2 loops. So I'm gonna go heading mode again. And let's start our turn. I don't really understand why we're so So way off. I think VCalc might have tripped out just a little bit and started our descent way too late. Because there's no reason why we should be like that. We should be this close to the airport at this height. All right. So we're just going to be doing a loop just to kind of get ourselves down to our altitude that we're supposed to be at, which is 1,600 feet. We're just flying out right now. If you look at our GPS, zoom in, this is the airport here. We're just flying out and we're just going to make a turn back and head back to this Auckland waypoint right here. Okay. It was a beautiful approach over the mountains, so you couldn't really see anything because there was a lot of cloud cover. Just gonna zoom out a little bit so I can get some better situational awareness here. All right, 1,000 feet to go, and this will put us back in a much better position for landing. Oh,
Sync rate.
It'll make it
Sync
possible.
rate.
Not too worried about the sync rate warning right now. As I know we're in good stead or where we need to be. Hitting 1,600 feet now. Gonna get our power back up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna look to get our flaps out and let's just get ready to land, folks. Just kind of gently making that turn back towards the runway. Sorry, back towards our final approach vectors, the correct final approach vectors. Right. Alright, we're going flaps 15. And we're just going to turn back towards Auckland now. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what happened there. That was a pretty big screw up. What I might do is try and activate approach mode as we get closer. Let's see if it takes over. But I don't want to make my turn too sharp. But yeah, overall it's a good flight though. We had a pretty stiff headwind pretty much all the way here, so I wouldn't be surprised right now if we're kind of way out of our kind of scheduled time. Yeah, saying we're at 1 hour 56 minutes already. We're supposed to be at 1 hour 43 for the flight. Okay, so we're gonna start our turn again, and I think this would be enough to kind of get approach mode to kick in once we get to Ogden. So I'm gonna arm approach mode. This is the airfield off to our 2 o'clock. And we're doing about 125 knots or so. Let's get our final approach checklist ready. So, gonna get our taxi lights on. Radio and navigator set. Altimeter is set. And yeah. Oh, approach mode's kicking in now. I was about to say it wasn't working. Just about to start the turn. Oh, good stuff. Alright, pressurization is good. Inertial separator is on. And we've already gone through our approach briefing, so we should be all set for landing. Let's go gear down. And we'll go flaps 30 as well. And I think I'm just gonna hand fly this girl in, see how it goes. Alright, autopilot yaw damper off. This is my aircraft. Ooh, going really slow right now there. I like to kind of approach it about between 90 and 100 knots. Just to make sure we're not coming in too slow. We do have a pretty strong headwind. I don't know. I'm not sure if that says 10 knots or 15 knots, and we're pretty high right now. So let's try and lose some altitude. Yep, seeing one red now. Okay, landing lights and taxi lights are on. Flaps are set. Autopilot and yaw damper is off. Trying to get lined up on the runway. Winds are at about 11-12 knots now. Alright, we're looking good. Let's try and stay on this glide path right here. Now we're getting a little high. Right there. That's where we need to be. Too high again. Just trying to read the pappies right now. Here we go. Looking beautiful. Sorry for I'm going quiet. I'm just trying to concentrate right now on the landing. Would love to record these landings too if they're actually like good ones, but I don't know. Alright, moment of truth. We'll see how it goes. And clear. right. Doesn't get much better than that for me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Puerto Montt. Local time is about 2 or 3 p.m. We landed with plenty of fuel to spare. This is about as perfect as it gets. Don't want to jinx it. Alright, when we get past this hill point, we're just going to stop. Alright, landing lights can come off. Flaps up.
Warning, trim.
Gonna go to ground idles, below easy to taxi. Flight director can come off. Yeah, all this stuff, you can leave it as is. Alright, one day I will fly this aircraft with confidence. Today is not the day. Oh man. VCalc normally works really well. I'm not sure what happened here or why it put me so far high on final, but not a big deal. I have Beyond ATC. I've had Beyond ATC for a while now. And the plan is for me to kind of start using it heavily once I end this tour, just so I can get some kind of ATC when I'm not on VATSIM. So, but I did spend money on it, so I should probably use it. I think the first time I tried to use it, I was trying to do like push to talk, and it didn't work very well. So, I think I'll just stick with the kind of computer handling all the communications and all that. Right, so we're gonna come here to the little fuel depot, and I think we'll come here and we'll call it a day. Actually, can we park here? Nah, I'll park it here. That's fine. Why did that just pop up? Alright, folks, that is it. Not sure what that starter was all about just now. Let's get the... Oh no, beacon has to stay on. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. Beacon can stay on. We can get... Yeah, that's about it actually. Ground idle. Switch our engines off.
Engine warning, essential bus.
Flight is finished. It has been monitored by
Get the standby bus on. Avionics could switch off.
500.
Gens can come off, and battery can come off as well. All right. So I didn't know for some reason that you actually get dinged for having your beacons off before you shut the engine off. So I had to learn that hard lesson a few times on air. But we are here, folks. Hope that you enjoyed the flight. We're going to be continuing our move up north in South America. And it's going to probably take at least 5 to 10 trips to actually get all the way back up to the tip, maybe more. And I didn't realize I've been doing the South America tour for about a year now. starting with the ATR. So we're gonna keep on going, folks. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you see fit, and I will catch you on the next one. This is your boy FlyIslandGuy saying stay safe, and most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.